Cybersecurity asset management is very important. Trying to find one asset or trying to mitigate one asset is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. It's very difficult, and sometimes that haystack is on fire. And so having something in place to manage our assets is very important. Hi, my name is Tiffanie Joseph, and I am a technical security project manager at InComm Payments. InComm offers payment solutions for retailers and small businesses. Axonius is very important to our security program because it's the backbone to everything that we do. We have to manage the payment solutions, and we have to make sure all the payments are secure. We have to make sure there are no crossing over of the platforms. It's just very important. Making sure we have that visibility and making sure it's real time is everything to us. Axonius has completely changed my life because the companies that I worked at before, they did not have that. At my previous roles and not having Axonius, it was very difficult to navigate, trying to map IP addresses or just creating a whole SaaS database overall. So I was kind of afraid coming to InComm, and they were saying, hey, we need help managing our assets. And I was like, okay, well, let's go. So when they introduced me to Axonius, I felt like I immediately had a personal assistant. Instead of, going into a minefield blinded, I had everything right there in front of me. Now that I'm at InComm with Axonius, it makes everything a breeze. I can get my work done in literally more than half the time. So I started at InComm, and the first project that they gave me was a PCI project. And anyone that has worked with PCI knows the complexity of PCI and how challenging it could be. But overall, I originally thought, oh my gosh, I'm working with PCI, and I was new, so it was a lot of pressure. But literally, they handed me Axonius, and they said, okay, this is what we have. And being able to see all the assets in real time and live was a game changer. From a high-level perspective, the results we have seen are immaculate. Overall, it has increased and produced our workflow by 30%, which says a lot because to have this type of tool literally at our fingertips has been completely amazing. Just a complete improvement to what was done prior to. Sometimes when I review some of the projects and I see how long they took, or when I review projects and I see all the work and how many teams and how many emails and everything that went into it, it has completely dropped that. I can now just download a CSV and send it off to another team, and they can review it and send everything right back to me that I need. After working with Axonius, I realized that it's not just a security tool. Again, all of our departments can use it. I originally thought, okay, cool, we're getting an army knife, but it's everything. It's a screwdriver, it's a can opener, it's a bottle opener. It has so many things wrapped up in one. So our IT department also uses Axonius to manage the data that we have and the hardware that we have to make sure all the workstations have the security platforms that are needed, and to also just ensure that everyone even has a workstation. Axonius helps us send out weekly reports to the higher up so that they can have the visibility that we have, and it makes everything a breeze. The biggest benefit working with Axonius is probably the customer service. They help us with everything that we need. They actually set up a weekly cadence for us, so we actually talk to them every week. With any issues or any problems that come up, we can just let them know. They help us with everything. They show us how to create queries. They show us how to change things in the enforcement center. So it's really great, and I really appreciate just being able to literally call Axonius and just, they're there. Axonius overall is a great tool. I would recommend it to any company. I can't even pinpoint it down to one word. You need it.